Well, hello, everyone. We're so glad you're here, and you are going to be thrilled as well, because I have Shelagh Traill with me, and I have to tell you, I was so excited when I heard from you, Sheila, about these magnificent quilts, and we're going to be talking about Quilt Beach. And if you've never heard of that, I hadn't either. So wonderful to see you.
Oh, it's lovely to see you. Thank you.
Tell me, though, about all these magnificent quilts and then Quilt Beach. It's an event.
It is an event. It is our second event. It's grown from the one-day inaugural event, which was at First Presbyterian Church last year. This year it is at the Vero Beach Inn and Suites, just east of I-95 on Route 60. And we are very excited to be bringing internationally acclaimed artists Victoria Findlay Wolfe in from New York City and Luke Haynes from Los Angeles. We also have workshops from local artists, because that's very, very important to us, as Vero Beach is our home.
What is the name of your organization?
The Treasure Coast Modern Quilt Guild. And our members live across the Treasure Coast and Space Coast. And so Mindy, Marik of Sebastian and Anita Kelly of Melbourne will also teach workshops.
This is going to be so wonderful. Now, we only have about 5 or 6 minutes left. So now tell me when it's all happening, and then I want to show all these beautiful quilts.
It is January 31st and February 1st, Saturday and Sunday. There will be a keynote lecture. We open up at 8 o'clock Saturday morning. There is a VIQ, which is very important quilter, cocktail party Saturday night with a book signing, because Victoria Findlay Wolfe has just released her second book, Traditions Made Modern, and it is absolutely spectacular. So we have advanced copies of that available, and Victoria will be signing copies at the event.
And once again, the date?
It is January 31st and February 1st, Saturday and Sunday.
And it's going to be held where?
At the Vero Beach Inn and Suites on Route 60, 20th Street, just east of I-95.
Absolutely. Can't wait, because when you came in with these beautiful quilts, and of course when I first heard from you, I thought, this is so wonderful. And you know, I've mentioned this, and so many people say, do you know, I used to quilt, or I have this good... It's become, I guess, really a favorite pastime.
It has, and really modern is the surging movement in quilting, okay? And what's happening is that is where the youth are coming back into this. And so it's essentially a new way of doing something that, I mean, essentially our ancestors brought across on the Mayflower.
All right, oh, wow. Let's talk about it. This is beautiful.
It's stunning. And this is a really representative of a traditional modern piece, a lot of white negative space. This gorgeous piece was created by one of our members, Vero Beach resident Sheila McAvoy, and it's absolutely stunning.
Well, when you really get a good look at it, there are so many different textures in there too. Just beautiful. Look at that.
Her work is breathtaking, absolutely breathtaking, and she'll have a few pieces in addition to this on display at the exhibit.
I don't want to have this go by without showing this. This is so beautiful as well. Look at this.
And this would be an example of traditional modernism. So the blocks and half square triangles are something that you would see in traditional quilting, but member Sandra Robertson, also of Vero Beach, created this. And then the very modern quilting, if you can see the heart motif, was done by member Sheila Bland of Cocoa Beach, and it's really spectacular.
So you do go up and down the Treasure and Space Coast.
Absolutely, absolutely. And
I don't want to get that wet.
Get ready. This is by artist Susan Rienzo. This has been on exhibit in Paris and other locations in Europe. Susan actually just won the Judge's Choice Award at the World Quilt Show in Palm Beach.
Now, will all of these be on display?
This will be on display, and in fact, a number of the pieces will be available for sale, including this one. Susan is a working artist, Vero Beach resident, but again, an internationally acclaimed artist, and it is just spectacular.
Well, I have to say, I know Justo is doing some beautiful close-ups, but unless you are right there and you see all of these little, look, they're little letters. They're letters. It's like the alphabet. Fabulous.
It is.
I think really probably when you know the technique and you know what it takes to to create one of this. That's what makes it all so wonderful. Now let's put that down once again, and this one as well, and remind all of our viewers when and where so they can all be a part of Quilt Beach.
Absolutely. So it is at the Vero Beach Inn and Suites, Route 60, 20th Street, just east of I-95. It is January 31st and February 1st, Saturday and Sunday, and we open at 8 a.m. Saturday with a keynote lecture with Victoria Findlay Wolfe, who is probably the hottest name in textile design and quilting right now, and it's a huge, huge coup. We have people coming from all over the state and, in fact, the country to see her. And what's worth noting, one more thing, is that in addition to all of the gorgeous treasures that are being shipped in by independent Modern Quilt Guild chapters around the country, we will have approximately 25 pieces from Victoria and Luke on display. A number of Luke's are available for sale through our guild. And
the name of the guild once again?
Treasure Coast Modern Quilt Guild.
Do you have a website?
We do. It is quiltbeach.com.
Quiltbeach.com. Get all this information. Join. And I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, I remember Aunt Helen Lux had this magnificent, beautiful quilt. I have a little one now that have all my grandchildren's names on it.
Indeed.
This is what, and we can all, and you talk about getting really uptight because of all the news going on around the world. What better way for all of us to relax and enjoy and learn how to quilt?
Indeed. I mean, I am a fifth-generation quilter, and it brings such peace and heritage together.
All right, here what I want to do. Brigitte, come over here. I just want you to sit right here, right in here. We can't do this sit here with your mom.
And this is the sixth-generation quilter in our family.
All right, so do you quilt?
Yes.
And what is your favorite type of quilt? Do you like that one?
Yeah, it's my favorite.
And so, I love it. This is Sheila's darling oldest daughter, and this shows you the generation of quilting. It is absolutely beautiful and wonderful. Are you going to be at the event?
Yes.
All right. And I know right now she's helping. She's homeschooled, so she could come out and help her mom with all of this. Thank you so much, and we'll see you at the Quilt Beach, okay?
Okay.
All right. Sheila, thank you so much. And we hope you enjoyed this particular segment. So colorful, so beautiful. It's Quilt Beach. Don't miss it. You've been watching TV 10 Talk, and I'm Marcia Littlejohn.